Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hi. For those of you who don't know me, louder? Is that better? Yeah, okay. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mark. And tonight I'm playing the role of father of the bride. And as father of the bride, I have the distinct honor of speaking first, hopefully stealing the thunder from the maid of honor and the best men. But I know I won't steal the thunder from Steve, who did a wonderful job officiating the wedding. When Perri called us last summer to let us know that Jake and she finally got engaged, underlined finally, I started thinking about this night and what I was going to say. And since my girls, and they are all girls, are all trivia experts, including a Jeopardy champion, my immediate thoughts went to the movies. I went to the movies for some guidance to help me with this little talk. And I started channeling Steve Martin from Father of the Bride. And I studied Spencer Tracy from the original Father of the Bride. I listened to the best man toasts of four weddings. And I even took note of the priest in one of my girls' favorites, the Princess Bride. Dare I? No, I'll leave that to Alex. But I didn't find what I was looking for. So I went to the internet and I learned that in a good speech I should say something about the bride and groom and give them a few words of wisdom. And there are a lot of funny stories I could tell you about Perri, and there must be as many about Jake. But I'm not a great storyteller, so I'm not going to go there. I'm going to leave that to Alex and to the best men. But I will tell you this. A few weeks before we got that phone call from Perri, Jake graciously asked me for Perri's hand. And that says something about the kind of guy my daughter just married. Since Perri and Jake had been together so long, it wasn't any surprise to me. And I was prepared. So I gave them a list of the top 10 reasons why he should marry Perri. I thought about using this list in this toast tonight, but then I had second thoughts that it might be embarrassing to Jake. So instead, I have handouts. Looking at Perri tonight, in that dress tonight, the top reason should be obvious. Doesn't she look stunning? So, none of this study was helping. When Perri was 11 or 12, I learned very quickly that as her father, I could embarrass her without even trying. And I was really, really good at it. And I didn't know how. But thinking about it now, a lot of it had to do with just being there. Laura and I have been married now for 37 years. I know, yeah, we must have been 12 when we got married. And we've been happily married in there too. I don't know how, but I think a lot of it has to do with just being there for each other. And part of it, I think, also has to do with the ability to weather the occasional storm. And there are always storms, Jake. And some of them come when you visit your future in-laws there for a visit. And at times like those, it's good to be able to laugh at what seems like your misfortune, because those times might turn out to be the best times. Which Brings me back to the movies, where I finally found the little gem that puts everything in perspective. The main character in this movie, and I'm not going to tell you what movie it is, so you can have something to quiz each other about. And yes, Pam, this movie is in black and white. In this movie, the main character asked if he is married. And he responds, "Am I not a man? And is a man not stupid? I'm a man, so I'm married. Wife, children, house, everything. The full catastrophe." Of course, this character is anything but stupid. And the catastrophe is anything but tragic. In fact, he's a very wise man because he knows the value of a loving family. That's something to strive for. But Jake and Perri, it's something you already have. So, Perri and Jake, may you have a wonderful marriage and enjoy the full catastrophe. And now, let's raise our glasses. Let's raise our glasses to the newlyweds. Thank you. And salute them with the words of yet another family favorite movie, A La Familia, eh? Cheers. Cheers.